lawnmower and get it outside. So a couple of the elements had to come together. So one, check your local municipality if you need permitting guidelines and or engineering plans if you need those as well. So those are some engineering tips. So how we went ahead and constructed this is we got a metal roof. So to build the roof, we had plywood, so we had some PT plywood, and on top of that we had our asphalt water protected roof layer, which again you see the pictures along the way, I'll show you the videos, and then we've got those all bolted down correctly. And then we've got our metal roof, which is an off-the-shelf product from Lowe's or Depot. We just went with a simple design, flashing along the edges, and then we use galvanized bolts, which we'll put into the description on these for the lag screws as well. All these are really critical in terms of the infrastructure of how you're going to build this. Then you don't want your lawnmower to be sitting collecting dirt and water, what have you, as you're going there. So we did a small 6x4 slab on there as well, about 10 bags of concrete, and then went ahead and just did a quick finish there, so that way it stays up on a nice dry area. We've got our post structure, and one of the really important parts, you want to come inside here, you want to get a good view of underneath the structure and how we built this in. So we have our rim joist, which is connected to the building itself, and then right here, if you want to come around right here, these are really, really important from a code perspective. These are called hurricane tie-ins. These are off the shelf. They cost like $1 or so at Home Depot or Lowe's. They've got a lot of screws that you want to go ahead and put your attachments. And then again, Simpson Strong tie-in. You want to connect this to your joist, and then as well as your framing structure. And again, if you look over there, we've got them all the way up on all of our framing there as well. And then we used a nail gun to get and put down our pressure treated plywood here as well. And then went ahead and just kind of like build out the entire structure. We use a tarp most of the time to cover the lawnmower to protect it from the weather elements, what have you. We can always bring it back from the garage if we need to, if there's a hurricane, what have you. But we're gonna go ahead and get these stained once they have time to sit, what have you, our post structure. But again, we have our straps in all the different places. We got our flashing, and this again is not a too complicated project, but make sure you do check your local municipality, codes, if you need engineering plans, what have you, and then you can go ahead and get the structure. Everything posts are concrete in the ground, about 2 feet in the ground, our supporting structure here. And then, you've got a nice lean-to shed. You could also add some storage space for your outdoor tools, what have you, and then you can kind of alleviate some of that as well. So I'll put all the things in the description of how we went about it, all the tools and the materials that we used in order to achieve the look that we're looking for. And then one other piece that was a little bit critical to this and really early planning, our gutter. We went ahead and got our gutter redone as well because it had to change a new placement, but we had to get that done after everything was already installed. We ripped out the old one, so that way we had nice drainage for any weather protections, and so it's not draining on top of our metal roof, and it's going to drain to the sand at the side of the property so that we have good filtering of any drainage from the roof as well. So a lot of planning, but it can all come together, and you can do a lean-to shed at your house just as well.